going to be talking about subcontractors. So we have the roof done and we want to now enclose it and make it waterproof. So we call that enclosing the envelope. Putting the roof on is one of the most important parts in doing this, but there's some small but very important things that need to happen, and those are going to be the penetrations through the roof. The plumber is going to be doing penetrations for any kind of gas installation of appliances like your dryer, possibly your kitchen stove, and then venting for the sewer. The HVAC contractor is going to be looking at putting penetrations through the roof for exhaust fans for the bathroom and the kitchen hood. And the electrician is going to work in coordination with both of those entities. Anytime you're going to be doing any specialties like the solar tubing or skylights, you want a professional that's going to be installing those to make sure that they're watertight and are going to be able to protect you from any roof leaks. Roof leaks are extremely hard to detect, and so the water sometimes will travel down the rafters and end up being visual or expose itself in areas that are not in direct relation to where the leak is actually occurring. So they're very hard to detect. Today we're going to be talking to the subcontractor who's doing the gutters. The gutters are going to have a flashing that goes underneath the felt of the roof and then connects to the gutter. The gutter is going to have a backing that's called fascia, and it's a hard wood that usually is a very high exposure to moisture and water sitting, which causes dry rot. So the installation of this is very important. The contractor today is going to be telling us about the different types of material and the quality of workmanship necessary when installing those gutters. So when you are talking about gutters, there's a difference in materials that you can use, so steel or aluminum. Why would you choose one over the other?
Because aluminum up here is softer and it contracts more. If you're going to run a 60 to an 80 foot span with aluminum, it will ripple on you with the heat and you can see it contract. With a steel, it won't do that. And then what I do that they don't do, when I buy my steel, if you buy it from like Home Depot or Slakey Brothers or Lowe's, the metal is always a 26 gauge because that's code. But the softness in that steel, if you get it from Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever, it's a C grade, okay? All your seamless is up to a D grade, which is even harder. It runs me about 20-something cents more a foot, and I buy an E grade, which is even harder yet. And they can't run it through their machines. I had to reform all my gutters. They could run a harder steel, so that way I could run 100 and something feet and it's no problem.